What's good? It's Rubber Cat and coming back at you with another video. And today we got a crazy, insane video for y'all boys, man. Look, as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, this this ain't clickbait. Op11 has the strongest Pluffy build alive. Tier 0 type shit, like consistent, destroy your opponent, obliterate the board, just everything, man. Just devastating drops after devastating drops, man. I don't know what to tell y'all, but look, we did a sneak peek reveal on 3-piece TCG channel. So if you didn't see, see he's got some extra gameplay over there. So I'm not gonna show as much gameplay over here because you can go over to his channel and check out his last live. I will post it. I'll post a link to it down in the description. So make sure you go check that out if you want to see some extra footage of this deck. So without further ado, man, let's get into it. So here we go, crew. It's a Pluffy list. Y'all know I don't put out much Pluffy list. I don't think I put out a Pluffy list since like '08, OP08. I say OP08. Yeah, OP08, man. I think that's the last time I put out a Pluffy list. It was like a little budget list. Other than that, like I've been testing Pluffy, and I never really liked the Luffy Taro package. Like, yeah, it's good, but I felt like you had to rely on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if I don't see Luffy Taro, then I'm just cooked. There's no like, there wasn't no other strategy to the deck. So I've been testing without Luffy Taro. I do have a build you can play right now because this is OP11. The only reason it's OP11 is because we're playing the category. So I'll just like kind of skip through and say that. The only reason it's OP11 is because we're playing categories. Now the only like decent option we have right now in OP10 to replace category, which is not like it's nowhere near as good as category. Like don't get me twisted, but it does help. Like it does help in the meta right now. It's uses Captain Kid right here, so you can swap the category out for this kid, and you'll be straight. Like for the right now meta, or even this king right here. He's a rusher, seven cost 8 rusher. So essentially he acts like a blocker as well because they're gonna want to get him off the board. Like they're not gonna want to leave a 7 cost 8K on the board for free. You know what I'm saying? If they do, then they do, and then you're just gonna get big swings at them every turn. But you got this one as well. Then you also could even take this guy in, Mr. 5, the gym, but I found more success in the current meta with the kid. Just boosted my leader to 6K. It's pretty good, and he's definitely a pseudo blocker because they don't want to leave kid on the board. They don't want you getting a 6K leader every turn or even 7K because sometimes you get 2 of them on the board. So that's if you want to play this list now, test this list now, just take out the categories, throw in 4 kids, and then run it like that. Or you could even throw in 3 kids and then add another big mom. So I'll just let y'all know that right away. Okay, but let's get to the list, man. If you don't know about Pluffy, I'm sure everybody knows about Pluffy, but he's got an effect that activate main once per turn. You may take the top of your life cards to your hand. If the amount of Dawn on your field is 0 or 3 or more, add 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck as active. So by turn 2, you're getting to ramp with this leader by taking a life, which is essentially drawing a card. So you get to draw 2 cards. Okay, the problem with the original Luffy Taro build is you didn't really play ramp. You didn't really play ramp with that build, so you was having to take life, right? Well, with this build, you still want to take your life, but you're also playing ramp. So let's get into the build. We got 2 Mr. 2 Bond Clays, man. I know y'all never thought y'all would see it, man. But hey, we can fit them in here in this build. We need that extra ramp. But I'm only running 2 of just because this is a more expensive card, and you don't have to play this card by any means. You can always just throw another Zoro in. Well, yeah, I guess I gotta kind of skip ahead just to explain shit to y'all. But you can always throw another Zoro in, and then like another just random 4 cost ramp. There's plenty of them out there. So 2 Mr. 2 Bond Clays, but he does help out, with this playstyle. We got 3 Zorojoros. This is another ramp piece, and I know it's weird saying having Zorojoro in a Pluffy deck when you got 5 life, but look, you could take 2 life and you're easily ramping with Zorojoro. You know, easy. For Nosuke, we got just 2K counter, searchable. That's why we have him here. We got 4 of the missed double fingers. Basically, just a 2K counter, but emergency ramp if we do want to do it without taking life. You know, if we want to, because we're gonna have a big hand size. You know what I'm saying? We're taking life, we're drawing cards. We're gonna have a huge hand size, like damn near every game. We got 4 of the, the 6 cost blocker Sanji. You can actually just play this out as a blocker as well. Just it doesn't, it's a 6K body. Never hurts to play him out as a blocker, but other than that, it's just an extra 2K counter. We're playing a shit ton of 2K counters in here. Running 4 of the Brulés. Y'all know it's my favorite, one of my favorite ramp pieces in the game right here. Charlotte Brulé, man. People are starting to catch on, and I'm starting to see it a lot more on the sim. So, I kind of feel like I'm the father of Branch here. Hey, man, maybe I'm not the father of Branch. If you've seen Branch before me, hey, let me know in the comments down below, man. Then we got 3 Linlins here. I'm running 3 of right now just because, I'm seeing my bigs fairly consistently because I am running a decent amount of bigs. So 3 is good. You could go up to 4. It never hurts. Like if you want to go down like one of your lead performers or something like that, yeah, kind of. I'm skipping it through. You can see the deck anyway. So if you want to get rid of one like lead performers or something, you can add another Linlin. But this ratio has been killing it for me right now. Running 4 of the Sanjis, the Rush Sanjis. Great card. Playing them out, resting down the blocker, help you kill their board, whatever you need to do. Be aggressive in the life. Great card. 4 of the non-drop Luffys. This is one of the builds or one of the decks that I say like non-drop Luffy just it sells because if you're going first, you're at 8 by turn 3. As long as you see 1 ramp piece. And then going second, you're at 9 by turn 3. So you're dropping this out. You could even get the 9 by turn 3 as well. If you take life aggressively. So dropping this down by turn 3, that means turn 4 you got 2 bigs on the field. Like it's crazy if you got 2 bigs in hand. Running 4 of the categories is I don't know why they printed this card, bro. This is so broken. Like 8 cost 8K blocker. And he gets to stand himself as active with him and Big Mom cards in general. So like even say they rested down a Brulé or something, you can even stand up a Brulé with this card. Great card. We got 4 Usahachis, 2K counter, also rest down a 5 or less. Great card, best 2K counter in the game right now for purple. We got 3 Zorojoros. This is a searcher. I actually thought about cutting this and just putting the 6 cost Zoro, which would make even give you even more counter and another big body that they got to worry about, which is crazy. Why not, man? We're getting a ramp for free anyway, right? They're gonna want to take this off the field. Like it has a banish, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't necessarily need the search. Like I found myself not really needing the search. So if you want to replace the Zorojoro, I mean not Zorojoro, yeah Zorojoro. Try this 6 dropout instead. We got 4 Gum Gum Giants, one of the most broken cards in the game. And then we have 3 lead performer disasters. It draws a card, it has a trigger to draw a card, and it ramps. So, everything we want to do, we're trying to draw as many cards as we can to get to our pieces. And you'll find that this deck is consistent as shit. Look, I'm not going to show off much gameplay like I said. But I will show off some gameplay of this list, and I will show some gameplay off of me testing the OP10 meta. So, without further ado, man, if y'all like content like this, make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button. And I hope y'all see this video, man, because a lot of people don't watch like Pluffy videos and stuff like that. But if y'all watch this, you're about to learn the sauce, man, the secret sauce. But yeah, make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button if y'all like content like this, man. And let's get into the gameplay. But before we do, hey, Brooke, drop that beat. Alright, crew. So I figured I might as well show you some of the best decks in OP11. So let's go against, let's go against the blue purple Luffy, man. I'm gonna show you why this deck is better than Blue Purple Luffy. A lot of people are sleeping on Pluffy and OP11, and I don't know why. Like, I look at the East list, they're not really running this type of build. They're still trying to do Luffy Taros and stuff like that. I don't understand it. But going second here, we're actually able to do our. Usually when we go second, we don't have to ramp. As long as we got a ramp piece, we'll just take the hit, and then we'll just play a ramp piece, and that'll be our ramp. Cause we're gonna be on 9 anyways by turn 3, right? And then in this matchup, you're allowed. I took actually ramp so I can swing at him. You know, cause swinging at this leader right here specifically, getting cards out of their hand every turn is important to your game plan here. He plays out a Bond Clay, which is kind of annoying. And then he's probably gonna swing at us here for whatever. Doesn't matter. We got Brule Blocker. This card just sticks to my hand. I don't know why. But yeah, we just Brule Blocker out. He plays a Zoro Jor and a Bond Clay, so he's trying to ramp up really quick. But look, we're already on 8, bro. So we just play out Katakuri here. We could take a life, but we're not going to. We're not even gonna ramp. There's no need. We just play out Katakuri here and pass. Let's see if he wants to turn that Bond Clay sideways. Swing 6 at us here. We'll just counter out 2K. Easy counter. We got fucking 4 2Ks in hand. Well, we have 4 2Ks in hand. Swings 4 here. That's fine. Yes, sir. If he wants to swing that Bond Clay, he doesn't want to swing it. Well, it is what it is. So here we probably should just put 1 on, but I don't know. We could get rid of this Bond Clay as well. Never a bad play. We'll just swing in the Zoro Jor here, see if he wants to save it. He does, it is what it is. We'll score into life. He lets it go. Okay, cool. We'll play out our Rush Luffy here. Return. I'm tripping. I don't know why I try to put 1 on that. I don't know why I try to put 1 on lead. Swing 8. Swing 10. And we got him down to 1 life just like that. Restand our blocker, gain a dime back. We're at 10. We're bluffing Gum Gum Giant. He doesn't know that we have it, but we still got fucking 4 2Ks. And this is why playing all these 2Ks is just insane. Alright, like. We're still at 4 life. We got 4 2Ks in hand. It's just. The world is our oyster right now, you know what I mean? He swings 6 at us here. Easy 2K counter. Saving these Uso Hachis in case I want to rest down a blocker or something. We're going to and take the Big Mom hit here. We could have used the trigger to get another body on board, which wouldn't have been a bad play, to be honest. Plays a 10 drop Luffy. We'll take that. That's why I took that 10 drop hit, because I knew he was going to swing the Bond Clay here, and we just counter out. We block, counter out, bam, bam. We're Gucci. Alright, now we can do a couple things here. Just swing 5 into Bond Clay, get that thing off the board. Then it can be 8, 10, and then play another Rush Luffy. Go into his life again, you better have it. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of situation we're going to put him in here. He uses his event here, then I know he's probably bricked up, which is, cool with us. Swing 10, he takes. Play another 10 drop, draw a card. We draw into a Katakuri, which is insane. Swing 10. And he gets out of it, cool. Alright. So, we got a blocker still. We got a shit ton of 2Ks in hand still. And he doesn't got much attacks coming at us. Like, he's got 3 attacks, but, not hard attacks to get out of. Not what we got in our hand anyways. Swinging 9 here. I'm like, I could just take, because if he plays another Rush Luffy out, he's cooked, and I can get out of the attack. So, bam, bam. Oh, he played a Sanji and Lin to gain a life, but that's not gonna help him any. Like, you see how many attacks I got, and then here, instead of playing a big, we literally can just split up. I'm thinking about it. Like, we can split up and just kill him. So we just swing 6 here to get an extra counter out of hand. I thought about playing a big there. We just swing 8. We get the Gum Gum Giant out, and then we can just split the rest of the Don on both Luffys. or swing 14. You're not getting out of a 14 with an open Don, and you're definitely not getting out of a 15. So 14, 15 at your life, and you know you're fucking absolutely cooked. And this is what this is what kind of this is what kind of pressure this deck just puts on him. Like, yeah, he played out of Sanji there, but like, dude, you needed a blocker, no lie. Like, there's nothing's gonna save you right there. I mean, even if we wanted to go another turn, I think we could have survived another turn. To be honest, we had another 2K in life. We could have played out a another Katakuri. Like, yeah, we didn't see Gum Gum Giant, but he doesn't know that. You know what I'm saying? We could have left 2 open dying to bluff out Gum Gum Giant. We could even attack into his board as well. You know, we could have done a lot of things there. But yeah, let's get on to the next game, crew. All right. So I'm gonna show you one of the other stronger decks in the game. Here goes green, purple, Luffy. Alright, so what you're looking for, by the way, in this deck, you want to go first, mainly, if you can go first. That way you can just ramp more aggressively and, and swing as well first. But if you can't, then it's fine. Going second is never a problem with this build either, because you are running for a lot of 4 costs. So it never hurts to go second as well. The only thing about going second is you do have to kind of counter out of their attack, so you can do your ramp if you want to, but you don't have to because you are playing ramp pieces. You know, that's the benefit of playing ramp pieces in Pluffy. So he's swinging at us here. Let's see what he does. We'll be on 7 next turn. Could be on 8 if we wanted to. We're gonna go to 8. Why not? Put 1 on. Swing 6 at him here. Play a rush Sanji out. Just rest down his Nami because, why not? Swing 7 at him here. Alright, cool. Pass the turn up. So, just a lot of pressure on our opponent here. And like, he can play out Sanji Pudding here now. But I mean, is that gonna save you? Next turn, just Big Mom. Get rid of the Sanji Pudding in the life. Swing 5, swing 6, swing 7. We're still in a dominating position right here. Well, you can use Going Merry. I forgot about the field spell, or stage as they call it here. I'm used to Yu-Gi-Oh. So you can use the Going Merry to buff the Sanji Pudding. So he does have that. But even if he does, it doesn't really matter. We're just gonna keep the pressure up. Swings 5. Wow. He's trying to put some pressure on himself, huh? He didn't buff the Sanji Pudding, so we're gonna punish him for that. We'll swing 7 into 6 here. Oh, we're not gonna punish him for that because we're gonna play as if he did buff the Sanji Pudding. That's what we was doing there. That way people can't be like, well, he didn't buff the Sanji Pudding. We're going to leave the Sanji Pudding on board, just because he didn't buff it. Because realistically, we wouldn't have been able to get rid of it, right? So we're going to leave it on board so there's no discrepancies here saying, well, if he would have buffed the Sanji Pudding, it would have stayed on the board. But there you go, it's still on board. He plays out of Zoro Joro here. Our hand's still looking nice, man. We got some rushers. We got a life gainer. We can do whatever we want to do right now. He draws a Gum Gum Giant, which is good for him. He's thinking here what he wants to do. He goes into my board. I'm probably going to protect it. It goes into life. That's cool. We'll protect our life as well. I mean, it doesn't matter to us. And then next one would probably just Gum Gum Giant if he swings big. Let's see what he does. Or is he gonna play out another Sanji Pudding here? What are we doing? Electrical Luna. So Electrical Luna to freeze our Sanji up here. Let's get rid of our other Rush Sanji. Gum Gum Giant. We're on 9. We draw into a Katakuri, which is crazy. He buffs the Zorodoro, so now I'm like, I guess I might as well go ahead and punish him, right? But I could play Big Mom. I mean, I could play Katakuri out and have a blocker as well. So it's like too many options, man. Too many options. Yeah, we're gonna gain the life, cause why not? Get rid of the Rush Sanji so we can keep our 2Ks in hand. We'll put the Sanji pudding on the bottom, and then we'll pass. So we're kind of starved out here a little bit, and that's fine. Not a big deal. He has to worry about this board at some point, right? Like you either worry about the board or auto lose. Plays a blocker out, so now I know he's scared. That's kind of crazy. Use the stage to buff the blocker, okay. What you gonna do here, buddy? What you gonna do? Sometimes these opponents just take so long, bro. I don't know. It's rough. Okay. He puts 2 on Zoro, swings 8. We're gonna counter out of that easy. He's probably gonna put 2 on lead and do the same thing. Oh, he swings 7. Well, he's leaving 1 open for Gum Gum Giant. That's nice and cute and all. Put 1 on lead. Swing 6. Swing 7. Swing 9. Swing 9 into his body, because why not? You want to use your Gum Gum Giant now, buddy? Yep. Get him to use his Gum Gum Giant. Gets rid of one of his Rush Luffys. Good for us. And we'll swing 10 into his body here. Get his blocker. Play out Katakuri, man. This shit's looking too strong. So you tell me, let me know in the comments below, which board would you rather have right now? Because our board is just fucking devastating. Let's see. Man, this build is so broken, bro. Okay, swing 7 at 7 here. You could block. You could have blocked that, but it's fine. If he plays anything out here, because he has to play something on board, right? If he plays anything out here, then we literally can just free block with Katakuri, and we're coming in for a shit ton. Swing 6, free block. And there's nothing else he can do here. Probably play a blocker. Yep. We get into a Rush Sanji. Play Rush Sanji. Rest down his blocker. It's like, bro. 7, 7, 8. Man, you're not surviving this, bro. Like, this shit's insane. 8 and 10, 10. We're just going 9. We're just trolling. We show you we don't even need our last Don. Just going all the way crazy. Hey. Let's get on to the next game, crew. Alright, crew. This is the last game I'm going to show off. This is the OP10 meta. This is where we're running the kids. I'm just going to show you how this deck performs, right now. If you want to play this deck right now, you can. It's not going to be as great as Katakuri, but hey, kid's still a good card at the end of the day. And if yellow's an annoying matchup with the triggers and all that shit, so you'll see. And trashing life and all that, all the stuff they got now, man. They could trash life for free. So we're on 7 here. Could play a kid out. I like playing kid out here. Why not? Play kid out. Don minus. Swing 6 at lead. I wouldn't mind ramping there. To get an active for Gum Gum Giant. It is what it is. He plays out another Onami with Banish. Swinging 10. Banish is a big mom. Feels bad. Take a life here. Could play another kid out. Yeah, play another kid out. Why not? Play another kid out here. Yeah, I'm just calculating here. We'll swing our other kid. Well, now we got a 7K lead. Put one on, swing 8. Wanna counter out, buddy? He counters out. Good for him. Alright, so next turn will probably be a Big Mom turn, especially if he plays something to trash our life here. We'll give him a life. Played the Charlotte Linland there. See what we got here. Swing 7 into 6. Use leader effect. Easy 1K out. Alright, so we're on 9 down here. Probably just play Big Mom, right? Play Big Mom, get rid of lead, perform a disaster, gain a life. Rant with lead probably. Why not? We'll swing 8 first. Use kid effect. Swing 8. Use kid effect. 7K lead again. Rant 1. Swing 7. Alright, bet. We're looking Gucci. So, we're putting a lot of pressure on our opponent here. He used the Katakuri and placed the kid on the life. And he accidentally passed turn. I would have just passed it right back. I don't know why he quit out here. But either way it goes, he's still cooked, bro. Like either way it goes, he's still cooked. See what he's got in life here. He does got a beige in his last life. But we're not even gonna worry about life. We're probably literally gonna play. We're not gonna worry about board. We're literally probably gonna play the 10 drop Luffy or 9 drop Luffy out. Sit on the Gum Giant. Swing. It'll be swing 8, swing 6, swing 9, swing 10. He's got 3K counter in hand, so he can get out of the 6. He can get out of the 6, but he can't get out of anything else, and he's gonna be down to 0 life. He'll be forced to kill me. We'll have a Gum Giant. We got 2 2Ks, 2 1Ks in hand. We got a Brulee on top. Yeah, he's not killing us. We'll be a 6K lead. There's no way he can kill us, right? So, he was on top deck of Lin. If he played that out, then that's going to limit his swings into us. We'll probably just trash a life at that point. Either way, our opponent was cooked, man. But that's going to be it for the gameplay. Like I said, I will post that link to 3-piece TCG's live, so you can watch more gameplay on this deck, because we did do the sneak peek reveal there first. So if you want to see more gameplay with this build, make sure you go check that link. It'll be down in the description below. Make sure you check that out. And then also as well, if you need want me to play any other player. By the way, somebody said playing the green blue Rosinante with the Vanderdecken and all that. That's actually OP11 build, I think, because you don't get the other Fishman cards until OP11. So I will put that video out sometime, but I do have to like go over the OP11 cards, because I was looking for OP10 cards to go along with it, and there wasn't really any. So it's looking like it's gonna be an OP11 build. So if you requested that video, I will get that to you sometime. But yeah, that's enough rambling on. Like I said, if you want to check out more gameplay, go click that link in the description below, and let me know what y'all think. Test the deck for yourself. Let me know how y'all feel about it. And if you want to play it right now, like I said, just put the kids in, and you'll be Gucci. And I'll catch y'all boys in the next one, man. Peace.